instructional movie for the Ironeagle draft demo. This demonstration is going to be set up and run from the draft folder that's from the Ironeagle. A couple of setup things you need to know about. First off, you'll see in the draft folder that there is a PCF file. If you could put a shortcut to it either on your desktop, or you can do it inside of your program list from your start menu. Totally up to you which one you want to do that one. Second is dealing with the interface inside of Solid Edge. In the drafting environment, we need to add a few commands to the quick access toolbar. One is the drawing view tracker. The other is the track dimension changes. Those can be found on the Tools tab. Just right mouse click, add to quick access toolbar for the both of them. The other is in the assembly environment. This one we are going to customize a couple of keyboard shortcuts. One is need a keyboard shortcut for Smart priority and one for Face priority. As you can see that the Face priority needs to be, for me I set it up as Alt F. Smart priority is Alt S. Just all you have to do is select the one that you want, hit the keys, and hit Assign. Is all you have to do to do that if you've never done that before. Okay, and once you do that, you'll see that those are now available for those two commands, and it'll make the demo go a lot smoother. So, setting up inside, again, the shortcut for the PCF either on the desktop or in your program list, and customizing the commands inside of draft, and then adding the keyboard shortcuts inside of assembly. Okay, so the instructional part of this demonstration is we're going to go, and the story being told here is that we've received a PCF file, a package collaboration file, either through email or through some form of either PDM system or whatnot, but in this case we can say email. And this is going to off how we can contain multiple documents inside of the package collaboration file, and how we can look at not only 2D information from a markup standpoint, but also 3D information from a markup standpoint. So here we're going to be looking at just this first sheet inside of the draft file. Go over to the markup and double click on it, and you'll see where it focuses in on what has been applied here. Just need to talk that this is how you can mark up 2D drawings, and you can see the changes that we need to make, but also you can relay the same information via the 3D file. Whenever this comes up, expand the assembly to show we have the assembly tree, but then look at the markup, and then we have 3 markups. These were the 3 changes that we needed to make, and just simply show them. This needs to move, this areas need to move back 50 millimeters towards the back of the mower. This face and this 12.5 millimeter hole need to move to the front of the mower, and then these faces of the sheet metal tab need to change from a 35 degree to a 25 degree. And then we can also show the actual Word document that shows here. Again, this can either be a Word document, a PDF document, however the customers use for their ECO control. And then simply go back to the draft file itself and click on Open in Editor, and this will open up inside of Solid Edge. And you can already have Solid Edge up and running, and you'll see the file opens up directly inside of Solid Edge. Now, here we're showing a simple ECO workflow. and that the drawing's already been made. We need to go make some changes to this, so I can simply just double click on the view to get into the assembly to make its change. So once we get inside of the assembly, first thing you'll want to do is hit Control K, which is to look at the back view rather than the front view. And you can either use your space mouse if you have one. If you don't, you can always use Alt right mouse button to do a zoom window. Okay. Now at this point we're going to fence select faces and parts to move them. And at this point right now the focus is on smart priority, and we need to change it to face priorities. And rather than move the mouse up there and go through that operation, again, we made the keyboard shortcuts, so just select Alt F and then just window select this area. Don't make this too wide of a fence select, because you just want to grab just this area here. Okay. Now at this point you need to turn off symmetric live rule. If you leave your window like I do docked in the pane, all you have to do at this point, since the steering wheel is up, just hit S on your keyboard and it actually turns off symmetry. And then grab onto the steering wheel, because we're going to move this to the left and right. And at this point you can show moving the mouse left and right and how it's going to edit. But rather than showing in this view, because all you see is the slot moving or the bolt and the washer moving, what you can do is switch to a top view, an Alt T, and you'll see things move. Because of the speed of my machine, you're not seeing a full stretch of the part. That's just due to my machine. It will drag dynamically on your machine, but we want to drag it to the left, type in 50 millimeters, and what we're talking about here is that with this simple fence select we are modifying two parts,